Korn as a band was okay, I guess, but if the world wanted to listen to an emo Fred Durst, then Angelina Jolie would still have a career. Hello, and welcome back to the show that gives your kids soy sauce packets and tells them it's a melted freezer pop. Here on the PeterPod Network!
To people who don't know who I am, to show at my special. That's bullshit. Part of me really believes that. The other part is I just like pissing off people with kids, you know?
I'll tell you what. If you've seen him before, you're going to want to see him again.
Sending this fashion statement says I'm having a good fucking time!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 22 of the PeterPod Network, and we are happy to have you along for the ride. I'm here with Gretchen. Say hello, Gretchen.
Hello.
And, of course, there's always Will in the back. Remember to hit the subscribe button for those of you listening on YouTube, and follow us at PeterPod Network on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. And now, if I have heard the rumors right, we can also be heard on Spotify, Samsung, Amazon, and a few other places as the universe that is the PeterPod Network keeps on growing into what Jesus once described as the hemorrhoid that lies upon the edge of the shitty asshole that is broadcast history. Also remember to check out the archives at PeterPodNetwork.com to hear all the full episodes. I saw earlier that episode 20 is getting to be popular, but if you want to hear the songs, the bits that never made it to the air, or just see what's up with the gang, check out the website and see what's new. So, I don't know about you guys, but it has been a hot, miserable bitch here in New Hampshire, at least for us in the four-wall studio this week. Temperatures in the high 90s all week with scattered rain have made my dog as confused as the time I caught an OnlyFans girl trying to corner him with a camera and a jar of peanut butter. He's so worried about going outside and having to try to breathe the humidity soup or hiding under the couch because the thunder gods are yelling at him. I'm pretty sure he's decided a smack on the ass because he's pissed on the kitchen floor is worth not having to deal with the outside world. Oh God, my dog has become a 15-year-old emo kid on depression meds. So give your dogs a little extra loves this summer, folks. You might as well be nice to the thing that's going to eat you if your body isn't found right away. Anyways, as you may have heard me spill earlier, we have an RSS feed now and are broadcasting on more than a few platforms like, as I said, Amazon, Samsung, Spotify, and others. So if you do me a solid and email us at thepeterpodnetwork@gmail.com and let us know how you found us, and no joke, let us know how you're doing. We're going to need something to talk about when we respond. Those of you who don't know because you've already done it, if you write to us at thepeterpodnetwork@gmail.com, you're probably going to get a response from one of us. And if it's Gretchen, ask her about her tits. She loves that. So, with all that out of the way, I got to say this has been a long week, and there's really no better way to start the show than by asking, who's ready for a rant? Well, here it is, right after this. Yeah. Oh. I can see it now. I'm gonna end up on the news. I can see it now. We're all gonna lose. Thought I knew it all. Then I went out on that date. Thought I knew it all. Man, was that such a mistake? No. Thought I seen it all, but then she pulled out that gun. Thought I'd seen it all, but then everybody runs. I can see it now. What is that look in your eye? I can see it now. That somebody's about to die. No. I can see it now when a day from hell. I can tell you now, if I were to do it again. I can tell you now that my life would end. No, 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 no. I can see it now. Thought I'd seen it all. I can tell you now. I can tell you all. No, 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 no. What are the words to the song? I don't know, but I'll carry on, because I've got something to say. And here comes the rant of the week. Hey everybody, welcome back to the rant. This is episode 22. This week's rant topic was actually pretty easy to decide on after scrolling through a little social media this week. Now, here at the PeterPod Network, we follow a lot of fucked up shit in order to find content to bring to you miserable bastards each week. Seriously, no joke. Not just my page follows, but also my search history is either going to land me in a state-mandated therapy, or someone who doesn't know what we talk about on the show is going to throw our asses in jail. The research we put into our stories for the show is pretty fucking thorough, which more than a few friends and family of Melissa Cody, our horror award winner back in February, can attest to. I still don't know what was more fucked up in that story. The fact that pretty much all of them, with a couple exceptions, were so ready to rat her out for a lot of shit, or the narcissistic, manipulative, and frankly simple-minded actions of Mrs. Cody, because let's all remember, that hoe was married when she slept with all those guys, and then had a child with one of them and basically forced her husband to raise it. And of course, all while they hid the kid from the real father because of really no good reason that we could find. And we checked. Shit, we even spoke to the real father. Now that was a wild story that I wish we could retell now that we've improved how we do stories here on the PeterPod Network. I liked what we put out for the world, but I think we could do so much better with the new equipment, and now that we've had 22 episodes of practice under our belts, that could be one of the funniest things we could work on. How's this? Write into the PeterPod Network at gmail.com if you want to hear a new episode of the Horror Wars Revisited. We can include songs this time. Oh, maybe we can make a new theme show. Anyways, write into the PeterPod Network at gmail.com and let us know. Okay, so I was talking about something before we went on that journey into the vortex of a whore. Oh yeah, we do a lot of background, and well, fuck. Just the plain research we do on whoever we are talking about on the PeterPod Network would blow your fucking mind. I don't need to get sued for defamation or whatever, and you good listeners don't want to hear bullshit. Especially now that we appear to be growing our audience base. Well, we research the shit out of things, and sometimes when we do, we come across things that will fucking scare you sometimes. Twitter especially, but Instagram and Facebook are a very close second. Just ask Gretchen how many images of Azarius Darkstar's vagina that she's had to see just because we did an interview with her. We check our list more than twice. Unlike a fat alcoholic child predator that breaks into your houses once a year that I can think of. If Santa was real, he'd be in therapy. In jail. Yeah, I said it. So during our research through the social media atmosphere, I personally came across a very serious post on Facebook that I had to check to make sure that it was serious. Of a girl writing a Facebook post about apologizing to her boyfriend for peeing in his bed. Because that's what puppies do. And I am a puppy, to quote the post. With a picture below of her in a fuzzy dog ears, taped up paws for some reason, showing her ass that has a tail in it. Yeah, one of those tails. Which was probably the only good thing about it. But that takes us off the subject. which I've done enough already. I know we have people who think they are a different gender or sex, or however the fuck it goes. No problem there. Be you. It ain't hurting me, so why the fuck would I care, right? But if I bring some fucked up poobah home from the bar, and she goes into the whole, I identify as a Cocker Spaniel, and shits in my bed, that may be the day I hit a chick. I'm not saying I would, but I can't promise it at that point. Is this really how far the whole explore yourself generation is willing to go? Why can't I find someone who identifies as an ATM? Why did none of you ever identify as something useful? I can't wait until I find someone who identifies as someone who keeps their shit to themselves. I've said it before with the fuckheads who call themselves littles. The guys and girls who dress up like small children, sometimes fucking infants, and masturbate on the internet, or actually bring it into their own bedrooms and try to recreate daddy-daughter scenarios. Those people are fucked. That's called trying to find a pedophile, except they want to fuck them. Let me give you a hint, folks. If your partner is turned on when you dress up like a child and act like a child, you have found a pedophile, and you're a fucking monster for wanting to fuck them. And I've said it before, if you do that shit and you have kids, you need to be shot in the face. Same goes for the retards who put on animal ears, fake paws and tails, and act like cats, dogs, or whatever their creepy little minds come up with, and hook up with guys or girls who are turned on with that. You aren't having really raw sex with someone who wants you. You're fucking a person who may want to or even is fucking animals. The only thing you are doing is helping them live out the fantasy that you may be encouraging them to fulfill. I said it to the littles, and I'm going to say it to those of you who want to act like fuzzy cute animals as a way of achieving your truth regarding sex. What the fuck is wrong with you? You aren't a piece of shit because you like a different kind of sex. You are a piece of shit because you are such a narcissistic scumbag that you didn't even stop to think that you are helping people who like pedophilia and bestiality get closer to actually doing it. God damn, that's fucked up. Please look in the mirror and say to yourself, I am the problem. All right, well, now that I'm good and pissed off, are we still doing this? What can you hear about this fucked up town? Only on the news. Hear it on the news. Did some crackhead run out into traffic? Find out on the news. Crack is a hell of a drug. Heard it on the news. Where's my beat? Yeah. Building came in, find an alien, find out on the news. Is E.T. coming for me? Is your mother really your brother? Find out on the news. Mom, you got a lot of explaining to do. Was your principal really a heroin dealer? Find out on the news. Did he sell smack? Loves that smack. Oh, yes, he does. Once sold himself for smack. Hear about it all on the news. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the news, episode 22. This week in New Hampshire news saw the residents of Seabrook and their surrounding communities shit a figurative brick as the Seabrook power plant sent alarms blaring on July 12th. Which I have to admit, my first thought was I really wish we were still doing the brown noise segment because I can think of a few towns that dropped a plopper when the warnings went out. Now, I know this happened last month, but the investigation into exactly what happened finished up this week, and we finally got the answers as to why the alarms went off, but the residents along the coast aren't sporting a nice radioactive glow. How the heck was I going to get out of here, one resident of Salisbury, Massachusetts is quoted as saying. What the fuck shitting Balzac nuclear boom bullshit is this? Another was saying for comedic effect. That was me. I said that. Luckily, the need to flee was not needed as the final decision as to why a massive false alarm was sent out to the nearby residents of the nuclear power plant, and the verdict is in, and the human error is said to be the cause. And while we haven't heard anything regarding this beyond the news of the actual alarm, I would have to also assume someone got their ass shit canned, and then was beaten severely for being a dumbass who caused a false alarm at a nuclear power plant. Now imagine having to live the rest of your life knowing full well you fucked up to the tune of a nuclear scare. And on top of that, I'm willing to bet that when an alarm at a nuclear power plant in New Hampshire goes off, somewhere else, you gotta guess that an alarm then goes off somewhere else. And in the age of terrorism that we all get to enjoy now, I wouldn't be surprised if one of those alarms isn't at the Pentagon or somewhere like that. At this point, if someone told me that they do heroin because they could never get over the time they accidentally made thousands of people believe they were about to die in a nuclear bath, I would probably buy that person their next bag. You're an unintentional asshole, but that's still gotta be rough to live with. Okay, what do we got next? Oh, here's a fun one that makes me want to slit my wrists. As if life lately wasn't fun enough with the outlandish gas prices, exorbitant grocery costs, and constantly rising rent, anybody here in New Hampshire seen their electric bill? And more specifically, their new rate? August is a special month this year because if you haven't seen it, take a look at your electric because it's now going to cost more than 40% more. Almost fucking half. Those fucking hippies with the solar panels don't seem so retarded now, do they? The fucking patchouli stinking crunchy fucks were actually onto something after all. I've been seeing people who are supposed to know about this are now blaming things like global markets and the war in Ukraine. And all I have to ask is, how the fuck can we help good old horse fucking Vladimir Putin to wipe out the Ukrainians and end this moronic war so I can keep the lights on when I brush my teeth again? I'm sorry you're being invaded, Ukraine, but if I have to choose between you and having affordable power to operate the machine that I use to both teach my children to read and to use to see free porn, then you picked the wrong country to count on, my friend. Little Jimmy has 7 devices and 9 screens and doesn't shut off the lights when he leaves the room. And his mother is twice as bad. I'm not paying that bill if the solution is to just turn the Ukraine into a crater. Once we're done, we can fill it in with water and make a nice vacation destination. Something for the kids, maybe. This has been The News. Go to the concert and there's a line, yeah, there's a line, and I've got to go be at the game and I gotta go and the line moves slow, oh dear God help me. Stop by the bank on my way home, why does God only know, why can't they all see? In my mind, yeah, I'm losing my mind, yeah, I'm losing my mind, I've got to go be stuck in traffic on I-89, oh, I'm losing my mind, oh dear God help me. Feels like I'll never be right, I'll never be right, I've got to go be. Where can I go? It's starting to become an emergency. Is there an alley or a brick wall? I'm starting not to care who does see me. Go to the concert and there's a line, yeah, there's a line, and I've got to go be at the game and I gotta go and the line moves slow, oh dear God help me. Where can I go? It's starting to become an emergency. do da 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 da.
Let's do
Da 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 da. Let's do da 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 da. Oh shit! What are we doing again? Fuck. Hey folks, welcome back from that break, and we are here with Let's Do episode 22. So this week we do have the legend. He has returned. We promised it, and now he's back. So, what did the legend have to say?
I used the club, like I started by 21, got my first handgun, and I was just so happy when wrecked cocked, and Jen's driving home, and I'm like, yeah, motherfucker! To the street, highway signs are doing 60 by him. Yeah, the street lights at the street light, pow! You know what I mean? Blow out the fucking red light. No more red lights for us, let's go, you know?
That's right, folks. That's how Let's Do starts off this week, with an admitted gun crime. But that wasn't all. He had another one up his sleeve.
And then I had my ex-girlfriend before Jen, she had a Geo Tracker, and actually when I was 18, the first gun I bought, if I could have it, was a shotgun. So I got a Mossberg pump shotgun at 18, I bought it in the gun shop in Lawrence. And again, getting fucking wrecked. All of a sudden driving through Londonderry, you see the McDonald's out there, there's a bunch of kids hanging out in the parking lot at McDonald's. So like, I scoot back down around, come up behind McDonald's, pull out, boom, lights off. They're all sitting there like, what up? It's me and my girl. So they're all, 7 or 8 of them, and they're all, yeah, and I'm from here to the garage doors away from them, you know what I mean? So I stand up in the back of the tracker because the top was down, I'm like, the fucking kids, boom, boom, dived into the car, I'm like, what's up?
I get asked often on this show, why don't I put the Let's Do segment in the beginning, since it tends to have the shit that people really want to hear? And my answer to them is gun crimes. Multiple admitted gun crimes. Now, I'll be the first to admit, I'm not the greatest at interviews, but the legend did promise us one thing, so we would have something to give to you.
We're going out this weekend, Friday, after I get out of court for that case that I have coming up, and we're going to go out and we're going to fuck with these cops. Again.
That's right, folks. You heard it from the legend's own lips. There is plenty more content to come from... Fuck it, let's make him a hashtag. From hashtag the legend. Oh, by the way, do pay attention when you're on the highways of, let's see, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, well, really anywhere else that they plan to go, because...
Well, we're going to be heading to Boston this weekend, so there's probably 150 of us going to be going out on a ride called Acting Up out of Boston. We're going to be going from Danvers up to Salisbury, I think it is. They're 10 Show Club. That's where we're all going to pull into. So if anybody wants to go up there, we'll all be up at 10s this weekend. Oh, no, it's never a gentle joyride. We're going to be going down, we'll probably hit $150 down there, down the highway, down 93 to head there. All of us in and out of traffic, weaving, just acting crazy like we always do.
So just saying, if you're on 93 this Saturday, stay to the right. Yeah, you're probably going to want to just stay to the right. Mostly because when I asked the legend, what do people do when he's fucking around on the highway like this? This is how he answered it.
Yeah, they don't even see us coming up. That's how quick we come up on them. They jump like a motherfucker when we go by them, but we're sweep in and out of them and split lanes the whole way. By the time we go by them, they didn't even know what happened. You know, nope, not at all.
So like I said, keep your shit together and just stay to the right. If somebody comes up on a motorcycle and fucks with you, it could be the legend, so don't fucking poke that bear. All right, so here at the PeterPod Network, we do want to thank the legend and would love to promote hashtag legend to go along with our good friend. So just to let you know, he will be back. Our legend had one last thing to say to our good listeners.
Sounds good. I'll be chiming in.
And with that, thank you again to the legend. This has been Let's Do. Da, 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 da. Let's do. Da, 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 da.
Let's do
Da, 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 da. Let's do. Da, 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 da. Oh shit, what are we doing again? Fuck. Thanks for sticking to the end on this one, folks. This has been episode 22 of the PeterPod Network, and as always, we want to thank hashtag legend for showing up and giving us just a little bit more. All right, remember to follow us on all the major socials, Facebook, Twitter, and yada, yada, yada. We got the email, thepeternetwork@gmail.com. Let us know how we're doing, what you like, what you don't, what you want to see next. We got a whole fucking barrage of shit, but we always encourage more. Go ahead and check out the archives, find the songs, the bits you didn't hear on the episodes, and of course all the full episodes at PeterPodNetwork.com. We are now on Amazon, Samsung, Spotify, and a few more. And as I asked earlier, please make sure to write into thepeternetwork@gmail.com and let us know how you found us. That way I know where to put a little more money into. All right, so as we always say, this has been a great one, and We'll catch you next time. Hello, and welcome back to my lovely dulcet voice. If you want to see another episode of The Horror Wars Revisited, write into the PeterPod Network at gmail.com. We'll see you there.